All right, what is going on, guys? Kind of a breakdown for UFC Vegas 60, or excuse me, 50. This one is going to be in the women's flyweight division. It's going to be Sabina Mazo taking on Miranda Maverick. Mazo has a pretty sizable reach advantage in this division. It's going to be 5 inches here, and she's also 4 inches taller. So I guess I'll start with Sabina Mazo. Both fighters are 24. Should mention that, and they both have some worthwhile experience already. Mazo has multiple fights with the UFC under her belt. Was with LFA before that. Had a couple highlight reel head kick knockouts there. But yeah, she's got some solid UFC victories over JJ Aldridge. A little controversial. I thought Aldridge won that one, but it was close. Um, Mazo kind of a slow starter, tends to pick it up late. That's what happened in that one. But yeah, some solid wins here. Shayna Dobson, Justine Kish loses to Alexis Davis, who is no longer with the promotion. But I think it's one of those cases where it's just a veteran with no clear path anymore. It's not necessarily like Alexis Davis was the worst fighter in the division. And then Maria Agapova coming off a loss herself, but looked great in her previous fight against Mazo. So yeah, she's on a 2 fight losing streak here, but stylistically, she's got decent striking. She's got a very good jab at stiff. She's got good kicking game all around, and when she uses her reach, it's when she's most effective. She's got decent clinch game, but what I don't like about Mazo, she's just not very aggressive. She allows herself to get backed up quite a bit. Doesn't really uh, fight too well off of her back foot. It's usually she gets into these greasy dog fights, and even the fights that she does win, it's pretty close. And yeah, I think the lack of aggression is what really stands out to me. Her takedown defense is all right, but she might have a tough time here against Miranda Maverick, who has pretty good takedown game. But yeah, she has good offensive weapons. It's just the lack of aggression doesn't allow her to use them properly, and she doesn't utilize her size and reach advantage nearly as much as she should. But for Miranda Maverick coming off a tough loss against Erin Blanchfield, very highly regarded prospect in the division, and before that, a total bullshit decision against Macy Barber. Thought Maverick clearly got two rounds in that one, loses the split decision, but yeah, these are both very respectable losses. I had a lot of expectations from Miranda Maverick, and I still do. She's only 24. They just kind of threw her to the wolves early. I think she's one of the more serious women's prospects in the UFC. I mean, so is Erin Blanchfield and Macy Barber. I guess like they just wanted to salvage that hype job, gave her that decision. But yeah, wins over Luana Jojua, Jillian Robertson, great win for a second UFC bout, and very good wrestling from Miranda Maverick. Um, I guess we could say Mazo has a slight striking advantage, but again, it's just like the way she allows herself to get backed up. I could see Maverick having an easy time getting in the clinch or getting this fight to the ground. And, I typically don't like to bet women's MMA. I really don't. I'll just say that straight up. But I do think that Miranda Maverick is on a different tier than Sabina Mazo. Again, it's just that lack of aggression. Like, this is why I just don't like betting on women's MMA because one, there's a lesser pool of fighters, and of the ones that you do have, there's only so many that are really good and actually serious. And Miranda Maverick is one of them, and it's just, man, like, we're trying to make money here, so I'm not saying anything for any reason other than that. It's just like when you want to make bets, sample size matters, and there's just not a big pool of women's fighters, and there's the tiers to it are more pronounced, and I definitely think that Miranda Maverick is on that like ranked for a long time type tier. Like at the very least, she'll be like a Jillian Robertson, but I think on the higher end of the spectrum, she could definitely contend in this division. So I gotta take Miranda Maverick here. The price is a little steep, but I'm gonna roll with it. Not really gonna trust the method. This is just a doubles parlay piece for me. That's how I'm gonna use it. So yeah, I do like Miranda Maverick, though the price is a little steep. So if you wanted to just skip it altogether, you could do that. But yeah, rare women's MMA bet for me. So Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe and take it easy.